Boils and ghouls. I've done 2 videos on proving demons, and the last one I was like, I'm not doing any more. And then I recorded a third, and while editing, I was like, I've got to bin this. I just sounded like a horrible, disgusting, bitter, nasty person. I was saying things about this guy, Andrew, that I've not said about others, and that's not what I'm about. I'm trying not to be a toxic, horrible person. And I had some comments of people that were really unhappy with my descriptions of Andrew, the things I said, saying that I've become more nasty, and this is not what they came to the channel for. And I started to feel really bad. I started to think, you know, have I taken this too far? Why have I got such an issue with this guy that's far above and beyond anything else, any other issues that I've ever had with any of these fakers and stuff? And I think a lot of it is because I've heard stories, the bone in the wall, that he told people was a body, the police got involved, and then to get himself out of trouble, he blamed other people, the petrol bombing of his car, things like that, the stuff from his past that has been mentioned in my comments, and I'm like, no, I don't want to know. Clearly he's a piece of work. I started to feel bad, and then a few people, after the ones that had complained, and people have actually unsubscribed to me for calling this guy out. What's happened since is people have been like, no, you're more than right about this guy. This guy is everything you see and more. And they're not coming from a point of view of historical. And 3 people have told me to check out the same video. Now, I haven't watched it from the beginning, because him walking around his flat, talking to his partner and all the rest of it, I don't have the time of day for it. Now, this isn't a debunking video. This isn't a educational video. This is a reaction video. I'm not going to react to the whole thing, because I've read a few lines in the comments about what actually happens in this video. And it's called, "We found 4 dead bodies ghost hunting. Police called real psychological horror." And the brief descriptions I have had from my viewers about this video instantly eased my conscience about all the horrible shit I've said about this piece of work. Now, there are other people in this video that went ghost hunting with him on this. I've seen them in the beginning of the video. I've unsubscribed from them. They've got a list of channels that they recommend. If any of the channels I'm following are recommending this guy, I will be unsubscribing from what I've heard about what happens in this video. That's without me even seeing it, just hearing what's happened in this video. How this video is still live on the internet, I have no idea. Why he hasn't been, or the 4 of them haven't been banged up for it, I don't know. So I've skipped through, we're 9 minutes and 21 seconds in. So all I've skipped is him in a flat. It's not their flat, I don't think. In a flat, and them driving and talking. I don't want to hear them talking. They've looked into a trench to see if they can get into a church. Now, the whole thing where they were walking around this church looking for this trench, something was off. Like, they knew this trench was there. They'd already been there, and they knew this door was going to be open. I am going to be cutting the video in certain places, because I'm not glorifying this guy. I just want to show you that I was right in my toxicity towards this level of disrespect shown to the dead. Now, I know a lot of people will say ghost hunters all show a level of disrespect to the dead. I try to be respectful on my ghost hunts. A lot of the ghost hunters I watch will change their tone depending on whether it's rumoured to be ghosts of children, to adults, to, you know, if somebody's been murdering people and they've gone into a murder house and they're calling out that ghost, they'll be aggressive. Whereas if it's the victim they're talking to, they change their tone in their approach. They try to be respectful, and as respectful as you can. And obviously the passage of time can be a healer as well. The chances of you going into a murder house with somebody who was killed 200 years ago and you upsetting somebody now is going to be far less than, you know, somebody who's murdered you 4 years ago and you're going in there and calling everything and whatever. Then you run the risk of upsetting people. But most of the people I watch are respectful. They're respectful of the dead and they're respectful of the living. So let's see. Now, to me, when they got down, they're walking up around there pretending they don't know what they're looking for. It's like, oh, maybe we could find a way in. Maybe we could find a way into the tomb. And then he's like, this is what I'm looking for. Oh, don't go down that way. Come down this. He knows exactly where he's going. He's been here before by the look of it. Check it out for yourself. I'm not going to do the whole thing because... now, obviously, all of this barbed wire has been all across down here to stop people getting in. And it's been pushed to one side to make a path. And this door, I assume this door had a lock on it. Now, it's not the type of investigating I would do where I would go to somewhere and break in. If I can't just walk in, I ain't go in there. If you've got to cut a lock off, if you've got to climb and break a window, that's a no-no for me. If I can just walk in, or duck under a fence, or jump a fence, I'm cool with that. Now, the fence on the outside of this had a massive hole in it. You can't say that these guys cut it. It just, if you watch it from the beginning, there's something off the way he finds this.
I honestly don't know. But that is a lot of barbed wire. One slip and you're getting punctured.
Right.
It's huge down here.
That's what she said. He pushes his way through the barbed wire, gets to the door, lifts a latch, pushes the door open. I fail to believe that it's that easy. I mean, this is an underground tomb belonging to the church. This is a church ground they're in, by the way.
Oh, we've located it. Look at this. Don't go wandering alone. Trust me on this one. The cross at the end. Be so careful, guys. It's so creepy in here. If anywhere is going to be haunted, it's going to be this place. But wait, I got to show you guys. I got to show you guys something. This is like proper legend. You got this, you got this. Okay, guys. Just leave it open. I don't want to get sealed in here for any reason. Alright.
Now, see, if I had accidentally discovered this, and there was no barbed wire, just an open door, and I've walked downstairs into this, I'd be like, this is cool. I'd be quite happy to walk around there and have a film, bit of an explore, maybe do some calling out. But there's a point where I'd be like, nah, fuck this, I'm out. I'm leaving. This is disrespectful. And I only know it's here because of the comments I had in my last video about this guy.
This is all raw and uncut footage. Right, the first room, and this bit's empty. Oh, snap.
Just my opinion. I'm not saying it's fact. It is my opinion that oh snap didn't sit right. Like if I walked into that room and saw 4, I think they're coffins. Not coffins, what are they? Tombs. And notice one of them's broke open. It would be, holy shit, there's tombs in here. One's open, we need to leave. We need to leave now. Get out of here. Not because I'm trespassing, not because of anything other than respect for the dead. Now, bear in mind this is underneath the church, these are probably clergymen. Now, even though I am not religious in the slightest, I respect religion. I respect people's religious beliefs, and I wouldn't go out my way to disrespect it.
These are the crypts. That one's open, yeah. There's a coffin. It's a...
No way. Oh my God.
There's a pelvis in there.
What?
There's a human leg bone and a pelvis. Yeah. There's spinal bones and everything in there.
Well, just put your fucking head in, why don't you? That's somebody's resting place. Get over there.
What are you... Oh, shit. What are you seeing, Jim?
There's a coffin that doesn't look like it's open.
There's an unopened coffin in this one. Oh, wow.
It is so disrespectful.
You guys, welcome to the land of the dead. This is your final destination, even beyond a morgue. This.
That lady there from Bad Cat Paranormal, I've just caught her face. And she don't look happy. And she's just sort of done that with her hand, like, you need to shut the fuck up.
It's your final destination. Let's go check out the rest of it, though.
Oh, if I, for some bizarre reason, had been friends with this guy, walked into there and seen that, and then saw him and his missus stick their head in the coffin and start filming it, I'd be like, what are you doing? This is wrong. We're out. Don't call me. Don't ask me to help you again. You disgust me. Not everyone's as mouthy as I am, I get that.
This is absolutely insane. That's a... Yeah, it'll probably be a kid.
What?
Oh God, I'm actually nervous to check behind each corridor. What are you seeing? Anything? No. Okay.
Judging by the buckets and the rubble, there's work going on down there. They were new plastic buckets. Maybe this is being demolished and those graves are being moved and they have somehow found out about it.
Oh, it's flooded. It's like well water. Wait, there's more open crypts and open coffins.
There's one being dragged out.
A coffin had been drug out. All right, mind your step, whatever you do. Oh, it smells like death.
You don't say. Open coffins, open crypts, and you're saying it smells like death.
It smells like dead bodies. Oh, it's a skull. It's a human skull. It's still got hair on it. It's still got hair on its head.
Is that real?
It's real. All of this is real.
Why is this?
Oh my god, oh my god.
There's so many bones in there. Why is that being pulled out?
Somebody's actually pulled that coffin out. Now, there's got to be work being done and this stuff being removed or something, and they've gone in there afterwards, right? Or a vandal's gone in there and done this, which is a horrible thought.
Oh my God. I hate to do this. Take the camera. Take the camera. Listen. All right. Obviously, I've crawled through mountains of bodies when I was in Paris catacombs, so this doesn't really faze me. I've already been basically covered in.
Her face there says it all. She looks mortified. I'd look mortified, but I wouldn't have gone this far in. I'd have been like, you disrespectful motherfucker, I am out. Bye.
In human bones.
You okay?
I'm going to be as respectful as possible, but I'm going to prove to you this is legit.
Oh my god.
Also, he said that this is raw and for the most part unedited. Then why is his video and his audio out of sync? There's been cuts made and he's not pasted it together. It's a really easy mistake to make in editing.
Please don't pick it up.
Yeah. Just to show you.
Again, look at that face. That face is a, are you fucking mental? Don't you dare. But he's gloving up. He's gone in there prepared for this. He knew what was in there.
It's just a human bone. It's just a bone.
It's a person.
It's a bone.
It's a religious person.
I'm just showing. Right, come here.
I don't think you should touch it.
Come here.
Shit.
This is their leg. Make sure you're getting a great shot of all of this. That's where it would connect into your pelvis. Now, I don't want to actually reach in there and grab
No, please don't.
his jaw, but these are the ribs.
You could have shown us. You could have shown us that without touching somebody's body, corpse. That's somebody's father, grandfather, great-great-grandfather. That's somebody's family member. That was somebody that once was fortunate enough to grace this earth. And then you go in and...
Part of the spine. You guys want to get a good look at any of this? It's part of his spine.
I actually feel physically sick.
Me too.
Physically sick.
Let me take a look at the other one. How far in is this still?
Oh no, you can see the jaw. It's got teeth in it. Oh god. Oh.
Right, I'm a bit concerned about getting the skull up. You see all that rot in there?
Please don't pick it. Please don't pick the skull up, please.
It's still got hair on it.
Please don't.
No, for educational purposes.
How is this educational? We know exactly what a skull looks like. The rest of us just wouldn't pick one up out of respect, especially out of what is supposed to be the final rest in space. How in the fuck is this video still on?
Like I said, this is the coffin door, this is everything.
There's all that mold in there.
It's fine, I'm wearing gloves, and I've done this once before. The skull is not going to bite me, it's not going to do anything. I'm going to put it back very gently too.
Oh no.
Actually, sit. Let me grab this. I just want to make sure that there's no like crazy bugs underneath it first.
God.
It's filled with dirt and grime and...
Oh.
What?
What's wrong?
That's your conscience. You know what you're doing is so wrong. That is your conscience fucking with you.
Down here.
Okay, come on. I don't know how long we have here. But it's heavy.
Oh, please. My stomach is rolling.
It's okay. You have to face your mortality. Oh God, that's where your neck would have connected with your skull right there. Just gonna roll it with.
Oh God.
What the fuck was that?
What?
I rolled it and it just sounded like it took a breath. Do you know?
Was that me? I think I'm sorry.
That is the three people with you sighing in disbelief. Oh, what is wrong with you? What's wrong with the four of you? Why would you disturb something like that even more than it's already been disturbed?
That was me.
Well, you just went.
No,
Surely this is a criminal offence.
Back here. I could have sworn it sounded like it just came from the skull. It still has hair on its head.
I feel physically sick. Oh, Andrew, please stop rolling it around, please, please.
I'm just bringing.
Can you just pick it up, or just do
bring
it?
it closer. That's all.
You're not just
Oh, it's got hair.
It's got hair.
You're not just bringing it closer. You're hitting somebody's skull with a stick in their grave.
Still here. Give me the camera for a second.
Oh, don't touch me, just touch me.
It still has human hair.
It stinks, it absolutely stinks in there.
That'll be your nose being too close to his fucking breath. This is the most disgusting, vile thing I've ever seen.
Hold that. No, hold that. I'm gonna pick it up.
Oh, Andrew, you've got all the dust all over it.
It's
the
fine.
camera.
It's fine.
It was a person. A human being. Far more than what you've ever been.
Oh, no.
Come here.
No. Oh,
Education time. So, I want to point out, just shine a light on it for me. There's still hair on its head. Okay. Still got teeth. Obviously. Oh, that's rotting brain in there.
Andrew, please.
That is. Okay, I'm putting it down. Hold on. Okay, so I'm sorry.
I'm just going to step aside. I just don't want to see that.
Right.
Sorry, I'm just going to see it.
I'm sorry to say this, but yeah, there's a rotten brain inside of it. But that is 100% real. I've heard of this place. This place has legends. I cannot believe we've actually finally figured out where it is. It's like the Holy Grail.
How is your stomach rolling?
I feel sick.
I've done this already.
I know it's not that. I just feel like it's bad to touch it. I don't think it's good angels do that.
Even if you take aside bad energy, bad juju and all the rest, the level of disrespect you have just shown, scooping somebody's head out of their coffin with a fucking stick and then rolling it around to look at his brain and pulling his hair, I don't think I can get through all of this video.
Right, out of the interest of respect, we did the educational part. I pointed out some things with the skull. I'm putting it back in for the ghost, and we're not going to leave it out because this is his resting place. And I want to thank you, sir, for the educational content there. And may you rest in peace, and may you not be disturbed ever again.
You pulled his fucking head off. How is it not disturbed? I'll just have to edit out a really bad rampage of a barrage of words there.
Should we put the lid back on that, or was it already open?
It was already open.
Okay.
I didn't open that.
Okay.
I can see somebody tore open the outer lining of the coffin.
Yeah,
Done up.
It's too far. Like,
Because-
if we can get in and do that, like, we're good people.
We've got
Right.
we've essentially got two choices. We're at a crossroads, so we can either now get in the car, go away, and then that was it done, or we can do the right thing. I personally, in my heart, the right thing, make a phone call. Whoever the hell owns this place needs to. And I know a lot of people get angry at me saying this. I know they will, because if I'm an urbexer and I should be saying church is good, but in this particular circumstances, that is a holy man,
Yeah.
and I don't want people coming here and taking that. I don't want that disrespect.
I wouldn't want somebody going in there and rolling his fucking head around, would you? It's too late to show respect now. You were part of him going in there and bothering corpses. I can't believe what I've seen. I could understand to a degree going in there, seeing it and being like, holy shit, there's corpses in there. And then excitement maybe getting the better of you and you walk around and film some more. I've skipped the ghost hunt. I don't want you guys seeing that. And I'll have trimmed bits of what he was doing out. But they're now talking about respect after the fact because they're thinking, fuck, he's going to upload this either way. Because all three of them said at one point, don't touch it. And he's like, and now they're like, now they've got a guilty conscience. It's too late. You should have stopped him. The level of disrespect, whether it's a clergyman or not, whoever it is, that was a human being. That is their final resting place. Who in the fuck is he to go in there and start juggling around with his head? He can say it was for educational purposes. We all know what a skull looks like. You can look it up online. You don't need to pull one out of a grave and start rolling it around and then uploading it to YouTube claiming it's for education. That was not educational. That was morbid. That was disgusting. That was vile.
You know,
Well,
so we've got two
taken
choices.
Some of the buttons, that's why I'm so upset.
Yeah,
You
that's
can
the
tell,
thing.
and
Real
this is
talk off like I've been crying off camera because like I just found that too much for me.
Yeah.
Like I respect the dead.
Yeah.
So,
And I
tell you
don't
what.
want to see them that
I just
way.
don't want anyone else to go in there
Okay.
and take what is not rightfully theirs. That is.
Then you shouldn't have uploaded this. You should have gone there, looked and gone, fuck me, there's bodies in here and the door is open, phone the old bill, contact the church, anything other than what you've done.
That is that they belong in there. That is their
Group
home.
decision then. First off, who would we call?
I
101?
don't know.
It's not an emergency.
It's not an emergency. So look, I'm just thinking being good people. Okay, we're all good people here. We know that. We know in our hearts.
No, you're not. None of you are to have allowed that. These two, the other two from Bad Cat Paranormal, I mean, the guy didn't say or do anything. I mean, man up. Should have stepped in front of him and been like, nah, this is too much. We're leaving. The two ladies should have just gone, we're out of here. Don't expect you to front up to him. But to say you respect the dead after allowing that to happen, or not, at the very least not walking away from it.
And can I just disclaimer on camera? I'm saying this point blank in front of camera. I would never get a building sealed up because I'm an urbex. I get it. I get the passion.
But this ain't a building.
This is different. This is an actual person. Could you imagine if that was us? Can you imagine if that was us in 100 years' time? People coming in and taking.
Yeah.
No. So I think as good people, we should make a phone call and get that sealed tonight. Because if I find out a bone has been taken, my blood is going to curdle, and that's
They're
not fair.
already being taken.
No, and it's already been taken, and that's just.
All missing.
Okay. In that
Are we
case.
all in agreement? Am I just being silly?
No,
here, or
I
is it
can
all
agree.
Where was this passion and where was this level of humanity when he's poking a corpse with a stick and rolling the head around on top of a coffin and going, look at his brains, look at his hair, pulling the hair. So I've looked it up online. This was actually in Wales. It's West Wales, so it's not close to where I live, but it's close enough. Right, so they have reported it, which is the only right thing they've done this entire video. And I don't think he had any intention until those two... I mean, one of those women was visibly upset and crying, but it's too late. I do wonder if Bad Cat and this guy and their channels still have a relationship. I mean, he's still listed on theirs as... I was subscribed to Bad Cat Paranormal. I don't know when or how. I must have watched a video at some point and been like, oh, they seem alright. Then when I was told about this video, I saw Bad Cat Paranormal was doing a live stream last night, and then it says about their crew, and then I saw his face. I was like, I'm unsubscribing, just because of who you associate with. And now seeing this, I did the right thing. And now seeing this, everything I said in the previous two videos stands. Or an absolute disgusting person. I can kind of understand the other three standing back and being like, I can't believe you're doing this, why are you doing this, and not stopping him, kind of. Not everyone is like me, but I would have turned him into a pretzel and carried him out of there before he got his hands in that coffin. I would not have allowed that to have taken place. And I certainly wouldn't have allowed it to have been uploaded to YouTube. That is, without a shadow of a doubt, the most disgusting, disrespectful, vile, evil thing that I have ever seen anyone do for YouTube hits. It's gone from a dislike of him because of rumours I've heard about him to an actual hatred of him because of the disrespect he dared show to what was once a human being. So this is going to be heavily edited because I said some things in there That wouldn't quite put me on his level, but I drop words that I wouldn't ever put on YouTube. I've heard other stories of him being in other investigations with bones, with remains, and he's just floating them about, moving them, touching. So I'm glad this video was brought to my attention, because I've now got a really clear conscience about the horrible things I've said about him in my last 2 videos. Now, most of them were half sarcastic, half in jest, and he was being disrespectful to the properties and the people that may residually reside there. And I found him very disrespectful, and my mouth just went into gear, and I made comments about him looking like a junkie and things about his hygiene. And he is a grubby looking bastard. And I felt bad, and I'm in an iron about whether to re-edit the videos and re-upload them, take out those really nasty bits because it showed me in a negative light. But after seeing that, it can stay and people can make their own minds up. And if you want to unsubscribe to me because of my brutal honesty and how disgusting this man is, feel free, I don't need you here. My suggestion to everyone is to report this video. It's called We Found 4 Dead Bodies Ghost Hunting. Police called Real Psychological Horror. I urge you, I've never done this to another channel. I have never promoted anybody to go and report something, a channel. This has been a step too far. Go and report this person, this channel, because that was as wrong as it could be. I couldn't even find a way to make a joke in that video. So guys, I do apologise. But for now, I'm Beardo, and I am out.